Welcome back to Supers Live. It has been a nice night of qualifying here for the 15th annual Topless 200. It's pole night, and it was go fast. And the guy that stood on the pedal better than anybody else, driver of the TMS Wolfpack, number 11 out of Union, Connecticut, Dave. Oh, Dave, congratulations, man. Your first pole here for your first start. Looking pretty good for rookie of the race at this point already of the Topless 200. Interesting to note, though, you only took one lap. Why?
Well, I had a decent first lap, nothing to write home about, but had a great run off 4 coming out of that first lap. Got down into turn 1 on lap 2, pushed up a little bit, and knew at that point the lap was botched. So just figured call it there, because there was no way I was getting any faster, and I knew Brad had a rocket ship tonight as well. It's very fast. Unfortunately, he had a little mistake, it looked like, but I figured I'd be outside pole with Brad up front based on what I'd be running earlier. He was real fast, but I just didn't have the car in it for lap 2. Screwed up my line and just decided to call it. Fortunately,
Well, I
it was
guess
just barely good enough to fend off Brad and Rob and everybody else, though.
were you surprised that the track? It seemed a little different out there tonight. Maybe a little tighter than when you qualified for the Mr. Online Supermod.
Oh, it felt fine for me. I just overdrove it and completely missed turn 1. I had my car rotating real well. It was actually a little loose off 4 coming to the green for lap 1, so I knew I had it tuned up. I just driver error on that one and blew turn 1.
Well, Dave, you're going to have a great view going into turn 1 tomorrow night. Your thoughts on what has to happen at the start of this race, and as pole sitter, your responsibilities to get this thing going, but also being a racer trying to win this thing.
I think we just got to have a nice clean start tomorrow night. Hopefully get some separation between everybody. Everyone can settle down. It is a long 200 lapper, which I do love. So that'll be nice to get a really long run in here. But just managing the equipment tomorrow night, I think that'll be key. Whoever saves their stuff the best will likely come home the victor.
Well, and that's usually how it works out for sure. It's always a lot of things can happen though in 200 laps. So Dave, you've got some clean air to get this thing rolling. But you got an awful fast guy starting next to you. Do you feel that you two are the best out there tonight for tomorrow night?
I think we're definitely top 2 for speed on the long run. Just be managing my car versus Brad's here. Trying to just keep it clean towards the end, so maybe at the end we can have a battle. But Rob and Keith are definitely also very good at conserving tires and very fast at those long runs. Not to count out yourself, Bobby, and everybody really is good at saving their stuff. So I think me and Brad got everybody covered by a little bit, but any little mistake and we're gonna get swallowed up by the pack. That's for sure.
Dave, congratulations once again on your first pole and your first attempt here at Oswego Speedway. Just been a fantastic start to the weekend, winning the SUPRS Mod 200 last night and finishing second to the guy starting to your right tomorrow night. Brad Keyser finishing second in that SUPRS National race. It's been a fantastic super season for you, and looking forward to seeing you finish it out on a strong note tomorrow night.
Thank you, Bobby.
Well, let's talk to the guy that basically has really worked hard to get to where he's at in this non-wing mod, a track that he grew up at, the real Oswego Speedway. Brad Keyser, the Southern Hills Storm, number 3, your outside front row starter for tomorrow night's Topless 200. Brad, just a little shy, not a lot. That track was faster for you in practice. But what do you think changed? Dave says he doesn't think much changed. He just overdrove the car. Did it change for you?
No, actually, I'd run practice runs at this time, and I was actually faster at this time. It was just driver error. Got a little anxious on lap 1 and pushed it, and as a result, I knew lap 2 I really had to make up ground because I really had a really bad first lap and just pure driver error. And second lap, I had a great turn 1 and 2. the lap indicators are green, so I know I was going for the pole. And then in 3, I was dragging the brake to set the nose, and I let off probably 5 to 6 feet too early. And right when I did, I felt the car push up just a sliver, which was just enough to cause me to delay, get on the throttle, and change the exit angle just a little bit. And so I was only able to run basically a 16 flat, which not disappointing at all. You know, it's a great accomplishment to be on the front row of this. You know, with, yourself, who's a former pole winner, Rob's here, Keith is here. So to make the front row is an accomplishment in its own right. I definitely thought that was the challenge tonight. Never run so many qualifying laps in my life. But it's fun achievement. And again, I just have to thank everybody that sets us up for us. You know, Hairbag Studios, First to Finish Servers for hosting this event, Icing's on Top for the Rookie of the Year and everything they do for this event in the Topless 200. And then again, Breeze Graphics for just putting together a great broadcast for us. But growing up in Oswego, I'm used to seeing a red 3 up in the front row. Now I just like to see the red 3 finish where that one usually used to.
That's for sure. Talking about Doug Dodaro, of course, former pole sitter at Oswego, former champion as well. So, Brad, when talking to Dave a little bit there, he's feeling like you're just gonna have to take it easy. Is that gonna be hard to do from where you guys are starting at? Does it make a difference if you're on the front row or further back as to the pace that you're going to have to set or maintain?
I'm curious. I think everyone got a good kind of an idea of a 200 lapper yesterday when we had that outstanding modified race. Again, thanks to the Heat Finder guys. So I think that kind of sets the playing field a little bit for the type of pace we're going to look for. I know that if this was an impound race, this car that I'm running right now, the setup would not be working. The strategy is to try to run, about 17, 16 nines for the majority of race. You're the defending race champion, and that was pretty much your race pace last year. So the goal for me is really to keep the car clean. If someone wants to take off early, there's 200 laps. My objective is to get in line and just ride out laps and then get it to about the last 40 laps and then see who's got the car left. There's no real bonus for leading the most laps here. It's just a matter of keeping the car clean and leading on lap 200.
Brad, again, congratulations. Front row start for you. Just your second season with SUPRS. Former Rookie of the Year in the wing division, and top 5 in points right now for the non-wing series as well. It's been a good season for you in the summer, and looking forward to watching you go at it tomorrow in the Southern Hills Storm, Nebraska Cornhuskers, Little Red Wagon number 3 out there doing battle side by side into turn 1 at the start of this one with Dave O. Good luck.
Thank you very much, sir.
Brad Keyser, your outside front row starter, with a time of 16:013 seconds. We'll start next to Dave O with a 15:957. Now, the irony of all this is both of these drivers, or neither of these drivers, have ever started a Topless 200 before. We've had 14 of these previously, so a couple of Topless 200 rookies. We'll take it into turn number 1 tomorrow night at 9 p.m. We hope that you can all come and join us as you watch the SUPRS stars go wheel to wheel and Nerf bar to Nerf bar for 200 action-packed laps. Cautions will count. Last year we only had a couple of those, and this race has gone green to checker in the past. So it's going to be a great night to close out a fine 15th anniversary season of wing and non-wing racing that goes all the way back to October 2018. It's been a whole bunch of racing with just a little bit of time off, and we're going to conclude it tomorrow night. We want to say thank you to Kevin Timmons, who is back behind the knobs, spinning the knobs and turning the dials for the SUPRS live broadcast, doing a fine job so all you folks can enjoy it. Thanks so much to Hairbag Studios and BreezeGraphics.com. Also, want to say thank you to First Finish Race Services. One for them, we would not be able to do any of this broadcasting, racing, or talking on TeamSpeak. So thanks to Rob Warren and First to Finish Race Servers. And also thanks to Icing's on Top, as this is part of the Triple Crown of Supermodified Sim Racing presented by Icing's on Top. This 3-race series rewards a driver who can win all three. That's not going to happen in 2019, it doesn't look like, but either way, it's been some fast race cars, some fast races, and some great cakes and awards thanks to Icings on Top. We're going to let everybody go as it's going to be another long night tomorrow. Want to say congratulations to Zach Sears as well, time trialing into his first Topless 200. We will go into this race tomorrow with at least 3 rookies vying for Rookie of the Race out there, and we hope that you can join us. So for everyone here at SUPRS, we thank you for joining our broadcast tonight. Don't forget to go to supers.net, learn how you can race your own Supermodified online, and help injured Supermodified drivers. I'm Bob Gang. We're reminding all of you that tomorrow night we go topless, and we try to keep it wings side up and wheels to the ground. See you tomorrow.
Someone you love, and if you're going through it, I say do it with someone you love. I've been around a long time, in and out of love, but if you're gonna do it, I say do it with someone you love. Come on, do it.